Hi everyone, this is Crystal with Zenfully Aware Performance Coaching, and I wanted to take some time to provide some videos for us to do that will carry us through whatever time that it takes for us to maybe be at home, for things to be closed, and for our lives to return to maybe not normal, because I don't know what really normal is, but for our lives to maybe come back into a routine that we feel comfortable with, and not necessarily comfortable, but into a routine that we're able to get back into the swing of things. So today I really want to talk about resilience. A lot of the surrounding circumstances that are happening are creating some stress or creating some anxiety. And while I don't really like to speak to those terms, I really want to convey our resilience. Our body, our minds, our whole entire being is made to be resilient. We're made to overcome obstacles. We are made to think outside the box. We're made to really take these things that are happening and kind of navigate them in whatever way that we see. So, maybe one person navigates a little bit differently. Maybe we say, oh, there's a backseat driver. And, that's okay, because that's the way that that person is able to bring a little bit of control, bring a little bit of just some calm and some peace, and so we'll have to learn how to deal with that. But for right now, I really want to focus again, like I said, on our resiliency, on building that foundation of how we overcome obstacles, are the firmness that we're feeling as we stand in our own selves. And really, this is just going to be a kind of short practice into standing firm, feeling that power, bringing everything back into our center. And when we are centered, then we are able to really look out and see where we can help. We're able to look out and see what we can do for others that might be struggling. And we're really able to take our story and help others. So we're going to start in standing. We're going to bring the feet about hip width apart. Gently draw the shoulders back. Bring the chin back, kind of in line with the chest. And close the eyes or soften the gaze. I am going to wear my sunglasses because it is a beautiful day out. And unfortunately, I don't want to squint into the camera. So we're going to take a nice exhale. Draw the breath in through the nose. And exhale. Exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. Really press the air out. And inhale. Keep the shoulders back. Keep the chin in line with the chest. We feel the spine aligning. And again, begin to bring your attention to anywhere in the body that we might be holding on, that we might be contracting or feeling a little tightness. When we mention resilience, it is really taking a look at what's in front of us, where we are in the moment, and surpassing any obstacles that come forth. So in the movement of the body, as we draw the breath in, we're going to expand the hands up. As we exhale, we take the palms towards the thighs. Flip the palms, inhale, rise. Just feeling the body open, feel the shoulders, drawing the shoulders down. So if we have a little scrunch, we're going to draw down. Exhale, release. One more time. Nice and long. And exhale all the way down. Keep the right hand down and take the left hand overhead. Sweep the left hand towards the left thigh as we reach the right hand. Nice and long. Slowly bring both hands down by the side. Draw the chin to the chest. Bring the palms forward, clasping the knuckles, and draw the navel to the spine. Bring the chin to the chest. I'm going to press the knuckles out as we curl the shoulders around. Expand the knuckles to the sky, drawing in nice and deep. And exhale, release. Take a step out with the right foot. Rotate the right toes towards the front of the mat. Left toes remain facing towards the side of the towel or the mat, wherever we are. Gently bend into the knee. Bring both hands to the side. We want to try and keep that right knee over the ankle. And just bend in, just opening the hips slightly. Just finding some movement. Starting a little bit differently as we're warming up. Gently rotate the right toes forward. Keep the hands out. Take the left toes towards the back of the mat. Once again, just bend in, opening the hips. We want to really feel firm on the ground, feel firm in. And slowly rotate all 10 toes towards the side of the mat. Keep that wide leg fold. Bring the hands to heart and engage the palms. So really pressing the palms together, engaging the biceps. Press the fingertips nice and long. Bring the hands all the way up and gently draw the fingers down the spine. We're opening up the triceps. Gently begin to hinge forward, coming low, pressing the hips back, opening the hamstrings. Feel wherever we're contracting. Reach the fingertips above the head and gently lower the hands down. Rotate the right toes to the side. Lift the left heel as we draw the left knee down. Inhale, bring both hands nice and long. Take the hands behind the back. Clasp and press the knuckles towards the left heel. Bring the gaze to the sky. Once again, lower down. Gently bring the gaze towards the mat as we lower the chest to the knee. Reach the knuckles nice and long. We might have to adjust. And slowly release the knuckles down to the ground. Plant the left hand in as we rotate. So our shoulders are going to be above the wrists. We're going to stack the right shoulder, taking the gaze high, and slowly release. Gently lift, curl the left toes under, lift the left knee, rotate the left heel down as we walk back. Gently rotate all 10 toes and begin to walk to the opposite side. Left toes face the mat, reach that right heel towards the sky, lower the right heel down, plant the right hand into the mat, and gently inhale, rise. Once again, stack each vertebra on top. Exhale, we release down. Again, we plant that right hand in. We're going to bring the wrist right underneath the shoulder, rotate Lengthen out through the spine. And slowly lower down. Curl the right toes under, lift the right knee. Rotate that right heel down as we walk and rotate that left heel. Stay in this forward fold. Remember, we're building our resilience around this. So whatever we're feeling in the body, just allow that to release. Like I can feel a little hip, and I'm working to take the breath into that spot. Gently bend the knees just slightly. Inhale. Bring the hands nice and long. Exhale the right hand down. Gently take the left hand overhead. Draw the glutes in. Slowly take the left hand down, bring the right hand overhead. So when I'm facing or mirroring, I do it about 97% body parts correct, right and left. So we'll just work with that. Slowly bring both hands to the sky. Exhale the hands behind the back. Open the chest. Remember, resilience. So we're standing firm in this wide stance. Opening the chest. So we're clearing anything from the heart. Bringing the gaze all the way to the sky. Allowing our throat to be vulnerable so that we speak our truth. Gently begin to lower. Hinge at the waist. Press the knuckles all the way up. Get a little mobility in those shoulders. Release the hands down. Plant the palms into the mat. Bend the knees and gently hop back into our plank. So staying here, just slowly rocking. This is working our torso, our core, which is our main focus. Gently draw the left knee down. Kick out the left foot as we rotate the right heel to the ground. Press through that left hand and reach the right hand nice and high. Again, drawing shoulder on top of shoulder and gently drawing the glutes in. Reach the hand behind the back. Go a little bit deeper into our twist. And slowly come forward. Reach nice and long. Begin to lift and come back into our plank. Finding our beautiful alignment. Once more, over to the opposite side. Take the right knee down. Kick out. Track that right hand pretty much in line with the knee as we draw the left hand high. Again, we're drawing in the glutes. We want the spine nice and long. Draw in. Bring the hand behind the back. And slowly begin to release. Sweeping forward, lift through, and come into our plank. Beautiful. Lower both knees down. I'm going to turn to the side so that we get a little bit more. Coming into our first down dog, curling the toes under. Lift the knees, just gently press the chest back. Nice long spine. Gaze between the ankles or the knees and lengthen out. Really taking the hips nice and high and taking a moment again to build this foundation. Everything is about building on top of the other. Gently take the right leg to the sky. Bring the knee forward. Hug it in tight. Plant the foot between the hands. Inhale. Slowly take the right hand behind the back. Find that left hip. Reach forward. Build that foundation. Reach forward. Gently lower the left hand down. Rotate. And take the right hand to the sky. Lower the right hand to frame the foot. Lift the heel slightly. Draw the knee in and reach the right leg long. Float the right foot down. Find some stillness. Again, even if we have to bend the knees just a tad and lift the heels, we're lengthening the hips and the spine. Slowly bring the left leg to the sky. Try to keep those hips squared. Bring the knee forward. Plant the foot in between the hands. Inhale. Gently take the left hand behind the back. Find that right hip. Open the shoulder. Settle in. Reach forward. So we have the heel pressed back slightly. We're not kind of up onto the tippy toes, which takes us off balance. We're really on the ball of the foot. Slowly take the right hand down, rotate, and lift. What obstacles do we see in the way of our movements? What obstacles do we see in the way of our breath? Gently reach the left hand to frame the foot. Build that foundation. Take the heel up, lift the knee, and float the right leg back. The left leg. Gently take the left foot down again. Coming into our down dog. Bring both knees towards the edges. Gently bring the big toes together. Shift the hips back towards the heels as we walk the hands out. Draw the forehead towards the mat. So if you notice, my elbows are lifted. Some prefer the elbows to be on the mat, giving a little more support and stability. It's completely up to you. It also changes the way the shoulders open all the way down through the lats. So if you want, you can start off with the elbows on the ground and gently lift, and maybe even lift through the fingers. I always say, pretend that we're shooting spider webs out of our palms, and just notice the difference between the palms down, the elbows down, and where we are. Slowly glide forward. Again, this is just a little mini session for right now. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Bring the shoulders above the wrists. Take out the right leg. Once more, if you find yourself leaning, just take a nice little turn, toes facing towards the ground. Take a little circle with the ankle and gently bring the knee in, plant the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise. From here, curl the left toes under. Try to lift from the hips all the way through the torso. So you're using a little bit of the toe that's curled under, but we're really kind of drawing ourselves up. So gently lift, exhale down, press that left hand into the mat as you take the right hand forward. Right hand comes behind the back. Slowly drawing out, coming back, lower, and release. Over to the opposite side. We're going to take a little circle one way, a little circle the opposite, and back to center. Legs, left leg comes out. Bring the knee in, hug it tight, plant the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise. So from the heel to the knee, all the way to this hip. Also from the right knee to the hip, both hips, you're lifting. Curl the right toe under, lift the right leg. Exhale down. Plant the right hand as you reach the left hand high. Left hand comes behind the back. Everything is building. Again, what obstacles are you feeling? Are you feeling it in the hips? Are you feeling it in the knee? If the knee is coming out, try to draw the knee back in. If you're not feeling the shoulder, you can always take the hand here. Just allow the body to move as your body moves. Gently reach the fingertips high, plant the hand down, lower the right knee, draw the left leg back, and float that knee to the ground. Take a nice little circle. Keep the knees hip width apart. Gently shift the hips towards the heels. And again, draw the forehead to the mat. Connect or reconnect mind, body, and breath. And gently glide forward. Bring the heels to the glutes. Take a nice little windshield wiper back and forth. And come all the way down onto our tush. Gently keep the left leg out. Bring the right knee into the chest. So we're going to keep the heel lifted off the towel, the mat, the ground, whatever we're on. Keep the spine nice and long. And actually, I will rotate so we can see. Keep the spine nice and long. Gently guide that foot to the outside of the knee. If it doesn't hit the outside of the knee, you can bring it to the outside of the shin. If it's not feeling the shin, you can keep it on the same side. Lengthen out through the spine. Gently reach that right hand around. Kind of use it as a kickstand. So we're lengthening. We're not kind of sitting back onto it. We're lengthening. Reach the left hand high. Take the left hand to the outside. You can use that elbow on the outside. And once again, if the knee is here, we can gently draw in a little closer. Slowly begin to release. We're going to take out just as we went in. Reach that left hand behind the back. Reach the right elbow to the right shin. Release. Take the right leg down. Gently draw the left knee in. We can bring that left hand back around. Just give a nice big hug. And once again, we can guide that left foot over to the outside of the right knee. Again, you can take it to the shin. You can keep it on the same side of the leg. So whatever you're feeling, let's say we're at the shin, we're going to reach that left hand around, take the right hand high. So the left hand is nice and strong. We're using it as a little kickstand, a little pillar, keeping the spine straight, Gently draw the hand to the outside. We have some bees pollinating, so that's a good sign. He seems very hungry today. Gently come back as we went in. So we're going to reach that right hand nice and long. Slowly take the right hand behind. Gently draw the left hand around so we can bring the hand to the shin. Bring the leg back over and gently release forward. Stay nice and long. Bring both feet to a little bit further than hip width apart. Gently bring the palms together. Press and engage the arms, engage the palms. Press the fingertips out. We're going to lean back just slightly. So we're going to draw these shoulders back. We don't want to kind of be rounded. We want to be nice and long. We can stay here just feeling where the body is working. We can also take a little right, middle, left, middle, right, middle, left, left, middle, right. We're going to come back to center. Again, we're going to draw those shoulders back. We can take the right leg to the sky. We're going to do a little right, middle, right, middle, right, middle. Take the right leg down. Bring the left leg up. I'm going to do a little left, middle, left, middle, left, middle. Gently take us down, and we're going to bring ourselves all the way to the mat. So I'm going to turn this way just so I'm not quite as itchy. Bring the feet to the opposite corners. Gently allow the ankles to release. If you have blocks or if you're not feeling the legs laying flat, if that is too much for the lower back or the hips, you can gently draw the knees up a little bit. Bring the hands out to the side. They can also come out into a T, whatever you're comfortable with. Kind of melt into the ground, melting into our towel, and gently begin to release once more. Release what doesn't move you towards resilience. Release any hamster wheel. Release any cyclical thoughts. And begin to draw the breath into that foundation. Press what doesn't serve out, because maybe it will serve someone else. We push it out into the world and draw and build your foundation in. I'm going to finish my Shavasana. Thank you for joining, and I look forward to seeing you next time.